Esaha zikire ibireze kiro ohulirize KDR 10.3 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN Momo Loans wetungire lone mu butikitiki ya simu yawe otaijuiza rupapura ruona runde kuteka yo musimbo na MTN Momo wekonyeze MTN Momo app rundo omega sita imu mukaga itanu sita itanu hashi MTN tuli tuena titukwemerezibwa. MTN Mobile Money Uganda Limited dinero lerwa banka enkuru ya Uganda.
A very good evening. It is exactly 8 p.m. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I welcome you to this broadcast of KDR News. Now the detail. Police in Kibale district have rescued a suspected notorious thief from being lynched by a mob of residents after being caught stealing maize grains in Kikonge Sale, Kibale Town Council last night. The suspect, whose particulars have been concealed by police for fear of jeopardizing investigations, was allegedly nabbed by residents as he transported sacks of maize grains from the store of one William Sunday at Chikonge Trading Center using a Bajaj motorcycle, registration number UEX 057K. William Sunday says that at about midnight yesterday, as he was sleeping, heard unusual noise near his store, which prompted him to make an alarm that attracted neighbors to the scene. Upon arrival, they nabbed the suspect, who was using a motorcycle to transport the maize to a waiting lorry along the main road, whose particulars were not clear by press time, and that over 10 sacks of maize had already been stolen. KDR reporters have observed that the motorcycle, registration number UEX 057-K Bajaj, that was being used by the suspect was burnt to ashes after handing the suspect to Kibale police station, where he is currently being detained.
kureba abasaiza pikipiki baserenga ebitole bakundika bakukodo zose pikipiki batwale iko ambayali moto ngena amisanga babiri mporampo ati kusimbe nduru atoro simbe nduru arese mojo yeba tira pikipiki yeba tware nsaho ngaiko simbe nduru atwana ariyo yeba tira pikipiki bakaringa tana na yukonda kugiya nuko beruka na pikipiki ati uwo muntu kana wo naji bakura adije tukozere ntukwatamiza abantu ada pikipiki omona iruka ndo handi anti misatana akobu ba kuja kuchora mshangi na wataka kuziriro wao kiti ndio wachakazi basovega kuibo buhunge sa huisa tuba kubuga na wakuga wa.
Away from that, as Kibale district registers the increase of beekeepers, the district senior entomology officer John Baguma has advised coffee farmers to engage in beekeeping to increase production. Bees are important in pollination process. Baguma says that beekeeping in a coffee plantation not only does it sweeten coffee for consumption, but also helps to increase production. He has noted the increase of beekeepers in Kibale district since 2016, stressing that over 500 beekeepers have benefited from over 3,000 beehives distributed ever since. He says Kiakazihire and Nyamarunda sub-counties top the others with many beekeepers, as Kasimi sub-counties ranked the least in embracing the project.
Tuine abasibiki benjoki abakwingura ebikumi bitano mu district yona kandi sub-county ekora kurungi iri Kyakazihire hamuna Nyamarunda. Abasibiki bano baine emigaje kwingura 13 nkaga na 5 na 10 eri ya loko, then percentage gaire nearly improved KTB Langas truth. From our records, amusibiki akusinga yo kukora kurungi akufuna edomoro 17 ezoboki buli season. Mu mwaka twine season 2 enjoki kituzigura kandi okoze biro bukusinga nkene emigaje ya loko okukozesa ebyabulije byo mu kibiro. Tekaho abalimi bomwani abambo kugamba omwani tugukuzaara, it is not pollinated. So ko banisaba buli mu limi bomwani abene enjoki nka mu musiri gwayi oija kurora harohenya hukana.
However, he expresses challenges of environmental degradation, high expenses of imports in beekeeping and monoculture, among others.
obuhangwa tubusiisire kandi enjoki ziikara mu kisaka they are wild sobola okutema emiti ekibira kikarugaho enjoki nizibura kukoraki okwikara naho okuliira nezikuba zitaahire mu migajja yaitu zitakuzaara kurungi rundi kusanga ekyaro kimu nibalimu ekintu kimu rundi ebikyoli ekyaro kyona so enjoki zenda variety okusanga enjoki eziri mu kiikaro ekyo nosanga zitakukura basibiki b'enjoki bokuba oli mu kikyeka nk'ekyo lengaho ku byalo ebimuli ebyawe kandi kizitangira n'okuruba tahara kusiisa obwire abasibiki abandi balina ekizibu kya inputs okusanga inputs nk'ebijwaro okusanga ekijwaro kiriko emitwalo 12 wetaka baketi n'ebindi sabamu okusanga n'agamba akasente ako kayingi.
Moving on, the Chief Magistrate, Her Worship Nazifa Namayanja, has remanded 2 suspects to Kibale Government Prison on charges of stabbing to death a 48-year-old Gerard Kibedi in Ibubango Sub-County, Kibale District. The suspects are Matia Kamahanga, 30, and Bruno Muhereza, 31, all residents of Bubango Sub-County in Kibale District. Prosecution told court today that the duo and others still at large on 10th of this month at Kavanda A village in Kibale district murdered Gerard Kibedi, and the state attorney Waswa Bengo said that inquiries in this matter are still ongoing. It was noted that the deceased was stabbed by the assailants and rode back home from his residence in Chegegwa, few meters to his second home in Bubango Sub-County, and it is suspected that he had wrangles in Chegegwa district that triggered him to migrate from there. In the dock, the accused suspects were not allowed to take any plea because the court lacks jurisdiction to capture nature offences, which prompted the Chief Magistrate to remand them to Kibale Government Prison until 23rd of April this year for mentioning, but informed the court that they have a right to apply for bail in the High Court. The Kawempe North Member of Parliament, Muhammad Sejidinya, who has been hospitalized at Aga Khan Hospital in Nairobi, Kenya, for 3 months, is reported to have regained consciousness, our reporter has learned. Segidinya's personal assistant, Alex Luwemba, who recently returned from the hospital, says that his boss can now speak, eat, walk and recognize visitors, a significant improvement from his condition when he was admitted on 23rd of December last year. However, Sejidinya continues to battle multiple organ complications and requires prayers for a complete recovery. He revealed this today during a court session at the International Crimes Division of the High Court, where Sejidinya and his Machindi West counterpart, Aloysius Alan Sewanyana, along with 4 others, are facing charges of terrorism.
Ekituufu abasawo ba Gakani bakoze ekisoboka kyonna okulaba nti Honorable Segirinya Muhammad atereera era kibakakasa nti Honorable Muhammad Segirinya akaseera kano kaalimu si embeera gye yalimu nga luli, kuba luli yali tayogera, luli yali talya, naye kati asobola okwogera, asobola okulya, asobola okutambula era asobola okutegeera ky'omugamba. Era abasawo bamuwadde akaseera katono nnyo okusigala nti bamumonitalinga, naye mbakakasa nti saawa yonna agenda kuba mutaka mu ggwanga ya Uganda.
The legislators, along with Jackson Kanyike, John Mugerwa, Bull Wamala and Mike Serwada, are accused of terrorism, murder and attempted murder in connection with the machete killings in the Greater Masaka district in 2021. Former leader of opposition Mathias Mpuga has criticized the National Unity Platform, NUP, labeling it as clueless and incapable of guiding its disheartened members. Addressing the media today, Mpuga states that he is committed to staying and initiating internal reforms within the party to ensure it becomes credible and effective alternative government. Mpuga responded to various allegations against the party, emphasizing its lack of direction compared to the President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's clear agenda, including recent changes in the UPDF leadership. He reassures NUP's leadership, members and supporters of his dedication to the party, emphasizing his plans to internal reforms. Mpuga extended gratitude to supporters, especially those in the diaspora, acknowledging their contributions and urging a focus beyond social media activism.
You are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
For the news on the international scene, South Africa. South Africa's governing African National Congress, ANC, has failed in a legal bid to stop a newly formed party backed by ex-President Jacob Zuma from running in May's general election. The Umkhonto Wesizwe MK party takes its name from the now disbanded armed wing of the ANC. It is thought that Zuma's backing of the MK may affect the ANC's support. The Electoral Code has rejected the ANC's argument that the party has not met the official resignation criteria. Supporters of MK dressed in green danced in celebration outside the court after the ruling was read out, and the ANC has said it accepts the decision and will comply with it. In a written statement, a spokesperson says that this has not been about the ANC pursuing a case against the MK. Dear listener, as I wind up the newscast, a quick look on the top stories once more. Police rescues thief from mob. Mob later sets ablaze motorcycle used by suspect. Beekeeping shoots up in Kibale. Coffee farmers urged to keep bees to boost production. Sajidinya steadily recovering at Aga Khan Hospital. And South Africa's election court rejects ANC bid to deregister Zuma's MK party. That's it. It is 11 minutes past 8 p.m. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I wish you the best of your night and a fruitful Tuesday. Good night. Follow us on Twitter. We are live on TikTok and on YouTube as well as Facebook. Just type in KDR FM 100.3. My name is Deo Asiimwe.
From all over the world, local, regional, national and international, KDR FM brings you all the stories. KDR FM News, Worlds, proudly sponsored by MTN.
Welcome to Brand Fashion Sam. The clothes you ordered are packed and ready to go.
Excellent.
Yes, and you get the full 50% discount, I promise.
Fantastic.